Hey everyone, it's Bergeron back here with you with Drawing for Absolute Beginners. And today we're going to look at graphite. So many of you have pencil sets, where you have a HB, a 2B, a 4B, a 6B, and then you'll have ones that'll be 2H, 4H, 6H, like that. So many of you are wondering, what does 2B mean, or what does 2H mean? So I'll tell you. H means hard, and B means black. All right? And so think of HB as being 0. All right? So it's the middle of the road. It's neither hard nor black. And by hard, what they mean is that the graphite, the part inside of the pencil that we write with, is a harder compound than the black ones. And thereby it makes a lighter line. All right? So a 2B makes a slightly black line, and then 4B, 6B, and as we go up here, it gets to be blacker and blacker. 8B, and sometimes you'll see 10B. The same with the hard ones. You'll get 2H, 4H, 6H, 6H, 8H, and occasionally you'll see 10H. All right, so all this symbol really means is that it's either hard or it's black. So you would expect that a pencil that had a 6B on it is going to be somewhat blacker than a pencil that had a 2B on it. So if you try with the same amount of pressure, you'll see that this one is slightly, quite a bit actually, lighter line than this one. So again, it depends what you're drawing, what you're trying to portray. But if you were trying to make something that was a super dark shadow underneath a part of a still life or underneath a building, you're going to use a darker black. And if you wanted to do, a soft fluffy cloud, you're probably going to use a 4H or a 6H. So it just depends upon what it is that you're trying to do. So other graphite that we have are graphite sticks. So this is a graphite pencil that is all graphite. So there is no wood to this component. It's all graphite all the way through. These are very long square. These are very long square graphite sticks. And you'll see that they're also 2B, 4B, and 6B. And then other times you'll see graphite that is in a large hexagon-shaped cylinder like this. I would expect that this is a 2B or a 4B because it makes a fairly black area. And this is another graphite stick, and it's a very long cubic. When you buy these, they're about this long. Same with this one, it would be probably 10 centimeters long. And these are not very expensive. These, I would expect, are $3 or $4 each. You can probably get a package that has 2B, 4B, 6B. You can probably get a package of 3 or 4 of them for under $10, certainly. But individually, they're probably $2, $3, $4. Pencil sets, you can get pencil sets that are, near $100. And you can get other pencil sets that are $10 and $15. It depends what it is you're going to draw. So if I did a couple of demonstrations for you, everyone knows that a regular pencil is going to allow you to make a straight line, whether you're hatching or you're smoothly shading something in. I think most of the time when we're using a pencil like this, we're trying to get a line like this rather than something like this, but certainly it allows you to use the side. I just use a regular pencil sharpener. There's other people that are going to tell you to use a knife to sharpen your pencils with. I would suggest to you to use whatever it is that you're most comfortable with. I find a pencil sharpener gives me a better point. It also usually gives me more of the graphite on the side to deal with. But you'll see how you can get, you know, some fairly nice lines with that. Obviously this one is a 6B, so it's fairly soft. If you did the same thing with a 4B, and I'm pressing fairly hard here, you're going to see you're going to get a, it doesn't quite move along as smoothly, and you get a much darker, sharper line with the 4H than we did with the 6B. The other thing is, you'll see I've only just slid these, and you'll see how these are already making some lines across here. One of the things that I like to do with graphite when I'm working big like this is cover a large area, and you'll see the pattern of the cardboard underneath there is coming through. But one of the things that you can do with a big graphite stick like this is cover a super large area. And obviously when you use darker, softer graphite, you can make your lines quite a bit darker. One of the things that I like to do with graphite is lay a whole bunch of graphite down and then just get a regular eraser and use the eraser to erase my lines. So instead of drawing with the tool, I'm actually drawing with the eraser. And I do this in charcoal. I also do this in graphite. So you can start to actually use the graphite as the background. And if I wanted to draw a flower, I'm actually just drawing in the background and using the eraser. You, of course, are going to be much nicer doing this than I am. I, of course, like to have my students experiment lots, but there's a quick little demonstration. Then, of course, you could always come back into this and pick out a couple of petals and highlight those petals. Most of my artwork is experimental, which means lots of it fails, but I have fun doing it. So there's a quick little demonstration of that, how you can use the eraser to take the graphite off the page and then come back in and draw in whatever it is that you're looking to do. I hope this helps you out with the explanation of what the different pencils are, what the different graphite does. If you have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear from you. And thanks for checking me out. If you're not currently a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel. And if you found this helpful at all, please click like. Thanks for stopping by. See you again sometime.